One new survey out this week found that both the governor and the president's approval ratings here in Florida took a 5-point hit in the last month. And we know that without Florida, there's virtually no way for Trump to keep the White House.
Paul, I know that it's typically uncouth to ask people about their political views, but if you don't mind me asking, what is your political affiliation?
I've been a Republican pretty much most of my life.
But even so, Paul Santiago says it's not likely he'll ever vote for Governor Ron DeSantis again. That's because he blames the governor for failing to fix the state's unemployment crisis, which put him through a nightmare after the pandemic shut his job down.
Very few Republicans stepped up to the plate. So I think they're going to pay the price in the election.
But will that disenchantment extend to the top of the ticket? While DeSantis isn't up for re-election until 2022, he's often seen as the Florida face of the Trump administration. And the pandemic dealt a blow to his reputation. A poll released this week by Florida Atlantic University found 48% of Floridians disapproved of the governor's performance. Prior to the pandemic, DeSantis was widely considered one of the most popular governors in America. That same poll gave President Trump a 51% disapproval rating, which comes as no surprise for Hillsborough Democratic Party Chair Ione Townsend. That's because she feels there's very little daylight between Trump and DeSantis policy.
I think that locally what DeSantis does is reinforce everyone's opinion of how Trump has handled the COVID virus.
Hillsborough GOP Chair Jim Warshuk, however, strongly disagrees.
So you don't believe that even though the governor's approval ratings have taken a hit the last few months, you don't think that that's going to be a political liability for the president here in Hillsborough or Florida?
Not at all. I haven't seen anything from that standpoint. In fact, it's quite the opposite.
While Paul Santiago believes DeSantis could be a deadweight for the president come November 3rd, it's still not enough to turn his entire ballot blue.
As far as for president, I still think that Trump, for me.
Now, despite some previous rumors that the White House actually tried to distance itself from DeSantis as he faced pushback from his pandemic response, Florida Republicans tell us the relationship between the governor and the president remains as good as it gets. In the Tampa newsroom, Victoria Price, 8 on your side.